Facebook. We are with the Contiguglia Law Firm. The ultimate goal here is to sort of sit back, answer some questions, do a little Q&A, and discuss some of the questions that the people of this group have asked Danelle. I know about 2 or 3 weeks ago, Danelle and I were having lunch, and she posted out to your group if you guys had any legal questions. So what Holly and I have managed to do here is we have your questions out here in front of us. I hope that a few of you will be able to join us live. If not, then hey, what we've got here is a nice little video for you guys to come back to. But we are in fact going to do the best that we can taking this live. So to the influencers group, and thank you Danelle Delgado, we will get on with it. And I guess the first thing I have to do is sort of give you all this disclaimer, which is every legal case is different, and the purpose of this video really is to give you just general information and entertainment value for the questions that you have. Every case is different, and really the best thing that you can do is sit down with a lawyer and describe your particular and individual legal case. Give us the opportunity to analyze all the facts that you have relating to your video, relating to your certain questions, and give us the opportunity to analyze it as best as we can. This video here, while we appreciate you hanging out with us, certainly does not create any type of attorney-client relationship between us and you. So what we're going to do is sort of go through these questions and answer these the best that we can. Let's hit it. What do we got? What's one of the first questions here?
So the first question, which is a great question to start, I think, is...
Who did it?
I can't tell who posted it because the picture cuts off the person. So I don't know who this was, but you said you wanted to know, what do most entrepreneurs forget to do to protect themselves legally?
I think that's a great question, and Holly, feel free to jump in. You know, we provide a unique opportunity, and we sit down with many of our clients, our business clients, and sort of consult them. We give them what's referred to as a business audit, and that gives us an opportunity to sort of go through and look at all the different aspects of your business and provide you with some really unique advantages. I think the biggest problem that I see entrepreneurs running into right now, and there are so many of them, but what we have done so far this year, I think, is business breakups. And what we've seen a number of entrepreneurs run into is they're like founders of their companies. They start everything, and what they fail to do is put their bylaws in place, fail to put their operating agreements for LLCs, their shareholder agreements, and they really sort of paint themselves into this corner. And then they start asking people to come in and join their business. They ask for people to sit on the board of directors, or they ask for people to make an investment into the company. And what I always try and remind entrepreneurs is, listen guys, the moment you start divvying up pieces of your business, and the moment you start selling shares to other people, you are giving up a part of your business. And the moment you bring on other shareholders, the moment that you bring on other people into the board of directors, you no longer are just answerable to yourself. You have to answer to other people. And you really need to be cautious about the people that you bring into your inner circle. I'm a firm believer of too many cooks spoil the chicken soup. And the more people you bring in to help run a business, the more diluted it gets. It's very, very difficult. So I think as an entrepreneur, the most important thing that you can do is make sure that you have all of your agreements in place. Make sure you're incorporated. Make sure your bylaws are in place. Make sure that if you are going to bring on any business partners, that your partnership agreements are ironed out. And hey, this is your company. Be selfish. Don't give in to these people all the time. I mean, what you want to do is protect your asset. And I think that's really the most important thing that you can do. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I agree. I think just to add to that, excuse me, we've seen people bring in friends or family members in with just a simple goal of something like, I need someone to keep books, or I need someone to act as the money person. And then what they don't realize that they're doing is giving that person a big chunk of the business. So I just think it's important that you know what you're doing and how you're titling these different people, and then the effects of that.
And I'm also a firm believer of don't do business with your friends and don't do business with your family. I see a lot of people do that, but if you are, keep it business. And it is so hard to be disciplined to keep your business business. You bring in your wife, you bring in your husband, you bring in your best friend, you bring in other family members, your cousin, your uncle, your aunt, whoever it is, and everybody now starts thinking that they can run their business better than you. And hey, it's your vision. But I think you really also need to be sympathetic to what your strengths are within the company. You might be the rainmaker. Go out and make rain. Bring in the clients to do it. Maybe somebody else is better with numbers. I don't think as an owner of a business, you need to have your hands in every single pot. But I do think that it's important that you don't always bring in people to be owners of your company or sit on the board of directors or anything like that. I think you can outsource much of this. Hire a bookkeeper, hire somebody who knows how to run QuickBooks, hire somebody who can do your marketing for you, so you're not always doing that. I think you need to sort of gauge it and level it up as you go. But every step of the way, make sure you're protected and that you keep your business in mind as you move this forward. So